Hey, I'm Dwight Clow, Empower Good, and we're going over some questions from the Empower Good meeting guide. And right now we're just taking a look at number 208 and subsequent questions. This is your Empower Good community. Before we can effectively empower your good, we need to function together as a community. The next few questions will focus on beginning to build that community. Again, if we're going to really help each other move forward in the Christian life and move forward with that question, what is God asking you to do? We need to develop high trust relationships. And the purpose of these questions on page 13 is to help everybody in your small group community begin to clarify, what are our expectations? What needs to happen for this to be a win for everybody in the group? And so that's why we ask questions like number 209. What does the word community mean to you? We want to listen carefully to one another and hear what people's expectations are. Why did God put us in community? That's an important thing to discuss and to think through. What makes the difference between a good community and a bad community? A good small group community, a bad small group. And maybe people have wonderful experiences with small groups that they'd love to share, and maybe they've had nightmare experiences that they can share without violating confidences, and maybe as a word of warning, something for your group to avoid. What needs to happen? Number 212, what needs to happen so we feel safe and supported by one another? Very important. And take your time with these questions. You know, if you need to take the whole meeting time with one of these questions, it's worth it. You're building a foundation here for your community to be a success. What would need to happen for this community to be a win for you? And here at number 214, here's an important one to discuss early on with everybody in the room. How are we as a community going to make sure that one person doesn't dominate the conversation so that other people don't have an adequate opportunity to share? And this is so important in a discussion group because there are people who love to talk, and that's wonderful. But sometimes they don't have enough self-awareness to realize that if it's a 60-minute meeting and they talk for 59 minutes, then everybody else in the group only has a few seconds to share. And so if it's 6 people in the group and they've got 60 minutes, then ideally everybody in the group is talking for 8 to 12 minutes, whatever, just so that everybody has adequate opportunity to participate. And so talk about, what will we do when something like that happens? How will we handle it without making people feel terrible, but allowing us to function together as a group?